Not having a girlfriend sucks. I pretty much wake up every day wishing I hadn't, to be quite honest. So, I have like 1,000 followers on Instagram and 11,000 on Facebook, and it's funny because people are like, "You should get a wingman," I'm like, "Well, I pitched that out there, and I'm still waiting on what a friendship is because I don't really feel friendship from any of you. I feel like you like being entertained, but you're not really helpful. You know how easy it is for you guys to get a girlfriend? You just go to your friend and say, look, buddy, I haven't had a chick in a while. Can you introduce me? I don't know anybody here. You want to be entertained, but you don't want to be helpful. Yeah, that's why I wake up every day wishing I had. If you think that I need advice on women, you should see the chicks that these degenerates get with like the most misogynistic behavior and words. Take your advice, you shove it up your ass. Fact of the matter is that your advice uh, doesn't really apply. What you're going to say is something along the lines of, I should dress like the clones. Well, of course, you bitch about white culture, but you're clones, you're cookie cutter. That's capitalism. It's what capitalism would want, is you to look like everybody else. So you're easy to sell shit to. You bitch about misogyny while listening to rap music. Please. I don't even really know why I would want to date a queen. Have you ever met a queen? Well, they're uptight, bougie, rich broads that, what do they want? Oh, they want attention and you to like worship them. Like, well, a queen. You know what I want? A person. As somebody who went to a Black Lives Matter protest and you saying 18-year-old women are immature makes me hate you like I hate, I don't know, like Trump supporters. That's the only thing, like Trump supporters. You're the same. Every time anybody's like tried to be my wingman, it's been pretty obvious to everybody that I've talked to about that person is trolling me. So what's the point? There is no point. You're just a bunch of jerks. I personally don't see what's weird about a guy being 40 and his girlfriend being like 18. As somebody who's dated somebody that was 18 years older than me, you sound like a Nazi. So, like, it's silly to me. It's like saying, well, because you're black, dating white girls is gross or something like that. Or it's like saying, you shouldn't date older women, or you shouldn't have a same sex marriage. I mean, stuff like that. Like, I don't know how many people I've deleted and blocked for saying things like, well, the problem is the Jews, or the problem are the blacks. So the fact that Zoomers are more left wing than millennials, that alone. Maturity isn't age dependent. Okay, I've met 50-year-old women that'll come up to me like, hey, weirdo. And I've met 18-year-old women that can go on and on and on about like chemistry. That just blows my mind. Or politics. It just blows my mind. So for you to like hate Trump because he's a racist, but then to say stuff like, or, his fans are racist, but then you say stuff like 18-year-old women are immature, makes you also sound like a bigot because you're a bigot. You're a bigot against young women. Just own up to the fact that you have problems. And I bet you say misogynistic things all the time about women too. Just because you're a Democrat doesn't make you good. When you say things to me like you need to date a queen and it's not going to be a college age chick, One, you've probably never been to college and realize how smart a lot of those chicks are. And friendly, too. They really are friendly. What I'm saying is, like, if I'm in that situation again, I will be able to talk to them. I can't really go to bars because I have to check in at a certain time, and the lack of forgiveness for something small that I did like 4 years ago from you jerks makes me hate you because you hold grudges over little shit. You're a bunch of jerks. So, like, imagine you're black and your girlfriend's white, and then some black chick comes up to you like, you don't need those white girls, you need to date a queen. I would just be like, take a hike, bigot. Don't talk to me. So if I'm 40 and one to 18 and you're like, they're not queens, literally fuck you. Naysayers are fun. The reason why I'm not really approaching them IRL is because they're usually in groups of like 2 or more, and I don't want to leave one chick out. And it could, I don't know. I get into the thing where it's like, should I have money in my pocket in order to talk to them? Are people gonna like be bigoted and run up violent on me? So it's things where they're sort of like opening up to the idea of it. I mean, it's like a white-black relationship, but it's 2020. Like, all I would have to say is, hi, I'm Lucas. It's nice to meet you, and I'd get her name. Look at me. You tell me that I'm like bad looking. Like everything that I've heard is like all bullshit. A lot of times, what it often comes down to is I'll see like 2 or 3 of them, and it's like I could go talk to all of them. There was like 6 chicks that were like open yesterday, but it's that greed issue. Like I really just hate those guys. You know what I mean? Like they have the courage and the confidence to go talk to women like I do, but they'll just go ahead and like take 3 while people have 0. To me, that empathically, it just hurts my heart because it's like, why should I be that? Why should I be what I hate? And then, of course, they'll be like, well, shut the hell up, N-word, but he's a white boy. And I'm there like, you're greedy. Why don't you just hook a guy up? Why can't I have a wingman or you just throw me a phone number? Because you know all I would say is, hi, I'm Lucas. It's nice to meet you, to begin the conversation with the chick. I don't see why you gotta be jerks. Makes no sense to me. Yeah, on the cards. You're dead. The other funny thing is like they'll be like, why are you Gen X? And like, why would you even be interested in hitting on like college girls? Well, for one thing, the research that got me into college was that if a father is under the age of 35, which they discovered in 2012, might be a reason why the intelligence is dropping of the species. So at that, I was like, dude, I got to remember who I was and not be so chicken shit. You know what I mean? Like, I got to try things. People be like, you know, they'll say things, but they don't prove it. And like, why do I have so much trouble making friends with people when my Instagram and like I have 12,000 followers on Facebook and like there's so many people on the internet that like me. I know that they're going to troll me. Well, I mean, anyway, enjoy your hookup culture out there. I guarantee you that Trump and Inslee are both stupid. They just want people to go out there and stimulate the economy. But you're going to go hook up. The death rates in Washington State and the country are still rising. So, you know, maybe the reason that I avoid 6 chicks at a time while I watch you take 3 is because I don't want to be a fool. Did you ever think of that? But then again, how are you my friend? You throw me phone numbers? But you see that I location take my posts in Spokane. You just don't want to admit that you like me. That makes you a dickhead. Or whoever the hell you are. Why can't I just get a wingman? You're dickheads. Stop being dickheads. Okay. In 1998, when I graduated from high school, the most political women were kind of the plain Janes and the weirdos. Now the ones that are like politically all together
and non-bigot on all terms are like the preppy chicks in college that are the most gorgeous, that are treated like crap by dudes their own age because they're attractive. The girls don't want to be seen that way because you see the surface like, oh, this chick is hot, she's a work of art. But I'm questioning, are you having conversations with her other than just saying you're cute and you're gorgeous? It's a real sexist world out there. And a lot of the young guys are just like, who cares? At least I have sex. The Zoomer chick is doing the same thing I'm doing.